Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to create a database in PostgreSQL and how to import a CSV file into it. And I'll also show how to create a table and insert value into the table. Then I'll be providing the installation documentation in my Git repository. So if you don't know how to install PostgreSQL, it is pretty simple. So you can go through the installation steps and you can download it. It takes about 5 minutes to install. So once you set up your PostgreSQL, you can follow the steps from there. Once you have installed the software, then there would be two files. So one would be the pgadmin4 and the other one would be the SQL shell. So you can write your queries either in this or you can write your queries in the SQL shell. So two ways that you can interact and write queries. So this is how the interface looks like. So, so on the left side, you can see servers. So in the servers, you can see by default, there would be one default database that is already installed within your installation. So that is named as Postgres. So these are the two databases that I have created. So for this video, I'll be showing you how to first import a CSV file and how to get the data from that. So for that, I'll show how to first create a database. So just right click on the database, then just go to create, then just create a database. So here, just give a name for your database. So for this tutorial, I'll be using the same CSV file, the Apple product CSV file, and I'll be importing that data into PostgreSQL. So I'll just name this as Apple, say iPhone data. I'll be naming my database as iPhone data, and I'll just save this. Yeah. So once your database is created, within the database, you have to navigate to the schemas. So within the schemas, you can find your tables. So here you have to create the tables and you have to insert values into that. So first I'll create the table. I'll just create empty tables. For that, I have to just right click on the tables and just create in the table. Yeah. So here I'll name my table as Apple products. So once you name your table name, then you have to insert your columns. Yeah. So here I have to write the column names which are in your CSV file. So the CSV file is also available in the Git repository, so you can just go check it out. If, yeah. So I'll just import all these column names. First, I'll be creating the columns. So just follow the proper naming conventions. So here, product name. Then the data type for the product name is character varying. And then just yeah. So then just do for all the just add the columns and just write in the column names. And this would be character varying. Then the brand. This would be character varying again. Then the sale price. This would be in big integer. Sorry, big integer. And then coming to MRP. MRP would also be in big integer. And coming to discount percentage. Discount percentage, this would be also in big integer. Then coming to number of ratings. Number of ratings. So number of ratings, yeah, this would also be in big integer. Now I'll just copy this. So number of reviews, yeah, number of reviews would be in big integer. Then moving on to the next one, UPC. UPC would be in character varying. then star rating. For star rating, yeah, for star rating, it is in decimal. So I would like to give, you can give either single precision or double precision. So I'll be giving double precision. Then the last column would be RAM. And for RAM, again, RAM is a string. So I'll be giving character vary. So once you have given all your column names, just verify if you have given the right names or not. And don't forget to follow the proper naming convention. So once you have given your column names, just check it again and then just save it. You can see all your columns within your table. So I have created an Apple products that is a table name. Within the table, I have created all the columns. So to check the structure of this, so you can just go to your table name, right click on that, then just go to the query tool. Yeah. So this is where you write all your queries in this place. So you can write all your queries, and this is used to select and run your query. So let's see how our table looks like. So for that, I'll just select asterisk from. So here, select keyword is used to select the data from your database, and the asterisk is like a wildcard which selects all your columns from your database. And from, so from is a keyword that is used to select the table names, and the Apple products is the table name. So from this table, you will be selecting the data. So let's run this query and check. Yeah, so as you can see here, you can see all the column names here, and there is no data in it. So now let's import the data into our PostgreSQL. So for that, I have to just right click on your table name. So you can see import export data. So once you go there, just browse to your file location. So here I have my file in my desktop. Mm, yeah, so this is my file. So I'll just open this file, and you have to go to options. So just make sure your header is on. So this header is nothing but the first row of your CSV file. So if this is off, this doesn't, so when this is off, it doesn't consider the first line as header. So it considers even that as your data. So make sure the header is on so that the first row of your CSV file, the data, is considered as a header. And so just click OK. Yeah. So you can see that the process is completed and the data is imported. So let's run this again and check if the data is imported or not. We have successfully created a table and we have imported the data. So this is all the data that is there in this Excel file. So this is the same data that is imported into the PostgreSQL. So from this, we can do some basic filtering operations or basic aggregations, etc. So I'll just show you some basic things. And in the coming videos, I'll be showing you how to create a table with basic examples, then how to insert values into it, how our primary keys, how our foreign keys apply. Like I'll be showing you with the practical examples. So for now, I'll be just showing you the basic filterings and I'll be showing how to do some basic aggregations. So let's say we want to know the count of how many rows we have. So for that, I'll just select. So you can use the count function to count the number of rows. So simply I'll just say count, and I would like to know the number of rows in the table. So I'll just simply count, and I'll provide the asterisk to just give in from. So let's run this and check. So you can see the query result as 62. So let's do some more analysis and do some insights on the data. Run this again. Yeah. So let's say I would like to find the average price from the MRP. So I'll just copy this. Let's say I would like to know the average price. So instead of selecting all the columns, I'll be selecting a specific column. So I would like to know the average price. So I'll be selecting the MRP column and I'll just select this and I'll run it. Yeah. So you can see that the average of all the MRP is 88,058 rupees, and this is the decimal. So yeah, as you know that the average is nothing but the sum of all the values within your column by the total number of values. So if you take the average, it will be 88,058 rupees. So let's look into some more insights. So let's say if you want to know the minimum priced iPhone, for that I'll just use the min function. So you can see this is the minimum priced iPhone. So let's say if you want to find the maximum price, in the same way, just use the max function. So by using this max function, you can just know the maximum price. Yeah, so this is the maximum price. Let's do some more insights with the data. Like I'll be doing some basic filtering and some aggregations, and I will be filtering out some relevant information. So let's say I would like to get the product names, and let's say I would like to get the MRPs from maximum to minimum, like in the descending order. So for that, I'll write a simple query. So let's say I'll be selecting the product name and the MRP from the Apple products. So now I would like to group by the product name and MRP, and I will be ordering it in the descending order. So for that, use a simple group by, and I will be grouping by the product name and MRP. Use the order by. So I'd like to order by the price. So I'll just select the MRP, and I wanted it in descending order. Yeah. So let's run this and check. Yeah, so you can see that the product name and MRP here. So you can see the highest priced iPhone, which is 1,49,900. And you can see it is going in the decreasing order. So you can see the least amount in the bottom. So if in the same way, if you want to query the data in the ascending order, so you can just give ascending and just select this again, run it. So now you can see it is grouped by the product name and the MRP, and you can see the list of iPhones in the ascending order, the MRP. Yeah. Now let's say if you want to buy an iPhone, you would be seeing the number of ratings, the number of reviews, or maybe the performance and the star ratings, right? So now I'll be applying some basic filtering operations, and I'll be showing you that. So again, I'll just select. Now I'll be selecting the star rating, and I would like to select the RAM. So now let's say I would like to know which iPhones are having star rating above say 4.2 or something like that. So I'll apply a where filter, and I'll say star rating is above 4.2. And I would also like to know which iPhones are above 4 GB RAM. So and I'd like to give the RAM is equal to, and RAM is a string, so 4 GB. So let's run this query and check. Yeah. So here I would like to also select the product name. So that is for better understanding. If you see the query result, these are the iPhones which are having star rating above 4.2, and the RAM is 4 GB. So if you want to know, let's say, all the iPhones which are above 4 GB RAM, I'll just run this. You can see that these are the iPhones which are greater than 4 GB and which are having a star rating above 4.2. So in this way, you can do even more filterings and even more aggregations. So this video is to just give an basic understanding of how to create a database, how to create tables and insert values into it. And I have shown you how to import a CSV file into your database, and how do you do some basic filterings and do some aggregations with it. So there are several ways that you can create and insert values into your tables. So one is through the graphic user interface that I have explained today. And you can also write queries in the query tool. That is, in the next video, I'll take some small data set and I'll be explaining you how to create a table and how to insert values into the table. So that's it for the video.